Dallas poked it away. It'll remain Utah basketball. Just underway here, first quarter. 7 on the shot clock for the Jazz.
And, Jared, for me, you look at the defense. It's early in the game, but you look at these young men playing defense because they understand.
Trent Forrest, the Jazz just announced a couple of hours ago that they have signed him to a
jump shot. And normally, Jared, you don't teach your bigs to block, to contest jump shots like that. But in his case, I make an exception.
Dallas starts off 0 for 4 from the floor. Here's Mateus. That floater goes in.
I love it. Jared, I led the league in fouls one year and finished second my second year, so I could have used 10 fouls.
2-point game. Malachi Richardson with Hunt all over him. Creates some separation and knocks down the NBA.
Jared, it matters. Don't be surprised if he's in the NBA next year.
Well, at the combine, really off the charts. 7'8" wingspan, 9'6" standing reach.
Yeah, well, you know, the thought was that we really, it was more than just money. We really wanted Luka to
built around Luka and his talent. The question is, Kristaps Porzingis, how do you get there in some league, especially when you have the type of roster you have a playoff team? What are you telling these guys, and what are you looking for someone that you can bring back to Veterans Camp and possibly make your team?
Yeah, well, thank you.
Tell him that.
He definitely earned it.
All right, man. I'm a former player. We have to remind common folk that we earn our money, okay?
Was there any hesitancy in Mark Cuban handing on? I mean, I know he's got like over $1 billion, but I mean, was there any hesitancy from him saying, cutting that type of check?
You know what? This is probably one of the easiest checks to cut.
Oh. See if Josh Primo is back in action for the Spurs against James Bouknight and the Charlotte Hornets. Time for a 2-for-1 here, Coach.
Yeah, this would be a great opportunity right now. They're kind of letting the clock get away from them. But the thing about 2-for-1, Jerry, you don't want to take a bad shot. You don't want to take 2 bad shots.
Mateus thinks about the mid-range jumper. 5 on the clock. There's a 3 by Brantley.
Hey.
That rattles downtown. Frank starting for Tariq Owens, who went down with an awkward fall in that first half.
Yeah, he did. And good thing about it, we did see him out earlier sitting on the bench with a knee ice pack on his knee. So hopefully it's something he can just continue to work through.
Forrest running the pick and roll. 1 year at Oregon. Before that, was in the great state of New Jersey playing for Rutgers.
Oh, let me guess. That's where you're from, Jared.
Medalist with that bronze medal from Australia. How does it feel?
It's, it still hasn't really set in yet. It's been like 4 days since the game, but it's something I, always aspired to do as a kid, whatever sport it was, I always wearing green and gold as a...
Late at night here in Vegas. Figueroa. Brantley driving, giving it up to his big man. Utah jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Dallas missed its first 7 shots of the game. Trailed by 10, but battled back. And now Dallas leads it by 1.
Defense, and we've got his game here now.
Robert Franks out of Washington State, no good. Dallas shooting just 7 of 23 from distance. Utah 8 of 24.
And, Jared, this is a part of the game as a coach. This is when you really evaluate, because the last 5 minutes of the game, you want to see who can make plays on both ends of the floor.
Well, Trent Forrest trying to do it, and he is 9 figures.
I know. Not
See,
maybe
that
might have had something to do with it, Jared. Maybe should have had a 0 to it.
4-point game. Utah leading 69-65. Mateus. Look at that.
We really win it the first time you get there.
Forrest gotten 30 games with the Jazz. Big 6-0 run. Forrest hounded. Gets it inside. Brantley. A dunk attempt is no good. He wanted a call. Here comes Dallas. Schuler right at the rack. No good. Good defense there by Utah. We got a scramble underneath. Thought we were going to get it.
Not letting these guys come off and knock down shots.
Forrest, 30 seconds to go. Gets it stripped away. Frank's right there. He gets tied up. He is 3 of 8 from the free throw line.
Stop saying that.
Azubuike off target. We're still tied at